Everybody, I'm sitting out here in the dark in the grocery store parking lot, and I thought I'd talk to you about the medical association. I've had a disease called acute respiratory distress syndrome, and what happens to me when I get I call it ARDS, for acute respiratory distress syndrome. I've had it 4 times. There's only 40% of the people in this world that make it through 1 time. So, and I've had a lot of other complications with it besides just, you know, the breathing problems, sepsis and heart failure and kidney failure. So I was talking with a friend of mine, and we mentioned oxygen, which oxygen, they used to give it to you in your body. They don't give it to you anymore. Why don't you prescribe oxygen for people anymore? Because it's good for you. It's good for your body. It rejuvenates cells. So anyway, so I had some problems last year with my throat. They cut my vocal cords, and I had 2 trachs. So was having some problems breathing, and I went into the pulmonologist, and I said, I'm having a tough time breathing because of, I believe, the chemtrails. And she goes, this was last year, she goes, what are chemtrails? I said, it's the stuff that they spray in the sky that looks like straight clouds, and they're not clouds, and they're full of nickel, aluminum, barium, and biological warfare. I said, if you're in a business where you deal with the lungs, I said, you should really be educated on chemtrails. So I said, I would like to have some oxygen on the days that I'm not able to breathe very well. She said, okay, well, we're going to send you in for a test. It was some type of breathing test. I had to go like, keep pushing and pushing. I had to like push it out real fast. Well, at the end of my test, they said I failed my breathing test because I didn't meet the standards. It's like, well, I said, I don't think there are any standards for my situation, because if you know of anybody, please let me know. I said, I am the only one that's had ARDS 4 times to live about it. So there are no standards for your test. So I just let it go, but I'm going to call them tomorrow, because I was just reading on my ARDS group that this lady's having a hard time getting her son, who's had ARDS, that only 40% live through, that is a lung disease that you have to be on life support for, in an induced coma, but they're not going to give you any oxygen on your way out because they're trying to kill you. So anyway, I'm reading this. She can't get her insurance company won't approve her oxygen because his oxygen stats were at 80%. You know, if 20% of your oxygen was cut off, why won't you give them oxygen? This really needs to be put, like, on a national form, that people that have acute respiratory distress syndrome can't get oxygen to breathe. Well, I'm changing that, believe me. Watch me. I'm going to get my oxygen, and I'm going to get in touch with that lady, and I'm going to make this go public, because this is outrageous. It's an outcry. That's what it is. What are they trying to do to us? Oh, you can't have oxygen because it rejuvenates your blood cells and helps you breathe better. Come on. I'm getting to the bottom of this, and I'm going to straighten it out. I am. I know what they're trying to do to us, but yeah, I do. Chemtrails, 5G, and no oxygen. That's just for starters. I could go on and on and on, just like Joe Ambriano, the Fullerton Informer. That's right. So, I'll let you know what goes on. I'm definitely going to do something about it. I'm definitely going to do something about it. Here's my little puppy dog. All right, everybody, God loves you. Each and every one of you, have a great day, and be the reason someone smiles today.